domestic rights. Thank you.
I don't have any immediate comment, but I invite indeed Maya to react if she wishes to on behalf of the High Representative Vice President. I don't have any immediate comment to make on this particular issue. As you know, we issued statements last week on the events in Libya, both the Presidents of the European Council and the President of the Commission, and also indeed the High Representative and Vice President Ashton, and this is what we have had to say so far on this. Maya, do you wish to? No. No comment on this. Go ahead.
Just a question on Britain. Any thoughts about the parliamentary vote, about the referendum about EU membership, and the concerns that Cameron raised yesterday about how much say the 10 non-Euro states are having?
On the latter issue, I think that you will clearly find that yesterday's conclusions, the European Council conclusions, stressed the need for coherence between the activities of the euro area and the EU, and recognized the essential role of the Commission in ensuring that the rules which are common to all 27 member states are respected. Particularly as regards the internal market, which incidentally has brought a lot of benefits to the UK and, of course, to all other member states as well. And you heard the President perhaps say last night, there should not be a separation between the euro area and the rest of the European Union. We want the Union to stay very strong. At the same time, we recognize that we have to do more in terms of coherence, integration, integration of the governance of the euro area. You know what we're working on at the moment. You can also see that there is a concrete reflection of this concern for unity and coherence in the fact that both a European Council and indeed a Euro Area Summit have been convened on Wednesday. And the President also said yesterday that the idea to reinforce the economic governance of the Euro area, because this is important also for the sustainability and the credibility of our common currency, and stressed this is very much in line with our ambition for a stronger euro and a stronger EU. And I think it cannot be said better than that. The unity is strongly reflected in the conclusions, and indeed something that the European Commission has very much been pushing for, recognizing at the same time that there are, of course, specific activities that the euro area needs to pursue in order to strengthen its integration, preserve our stability, and thereby actually also enhancing growth both for the Union and for Europe as a whole. So that's what I can say on the second question. On the first question, that is a matter entirely for the UK. I underlined when I talked about the internal market the benefits that this has for the UK. I think that is widely recognized, and it's also obvious that we have always welcomed a strong role for the UK at the heart of the European Union. But as for what is happening around this idea today, that is entirely a matter for the UK. Are there any other questions? Go ahead.
Y a-t-il une réaction européenne par rapport à l'enlèvement des 3 ressortissants espagnols et italiens dans la région de Tindouf, gérée par le Polisario sur les territoires algériens?
Merci. Mes collègues vont arriver. Maya, avec une réaction.
Donc, ce qu'on peut dire est que l'Union européenne a fermement condamné l'événement de trois représentants d'organisations humanitaires hier à Tindouf Sahrawi Camp. On a appelé à ceux qui sont enlevés le droit de les relancer immédiatement et son leur armée et que on travaille, donc c'est bien sûr les autorités italiennes et espagnoles qui sont en lead ici, mais on travaille avec tout le monde pour que ça va se réaliser très vite et nous sommes en contact et nous suivons la situation de très près.
Merci beaucoup, Maya. Un follow-up sur ça? Non, sur autre chose, OK. Thomas?
It's for John. On WTO, this agreement with the Russians, what does it mean for accession of Russia to the WTO? When could this come into force? And do the Russians then will have a market economic status?
And really, hi Tom. Very little add to the press release we put out on Friday. I mean, to give you a date is again difficult. I mean, the aim remains to see Russia accede to the WTO for the end of the year. I mean, if I can give you a kind of a reference point, is of course the ministerial meeting of WTO members around the middle week of December. So that would be, of course, an ideal opportunity to see Russia accede. But of course, as we pointed out in the press release, there's also a question now of resolving the issue between Georgia and Russia. So we encourage parties to work on that and to achieve that goal so that we can all move forward with what we aim for, which is Russia's accession. So then there was a market economy status that I'd have to check in and come back to you on that.
Thank you very much. Other issues? That concludes it for today. Then I need to clarify on the planning that I introduced in the beginning of the briefing that, of course, the press conferences that I announced by Vice President Reding on the EU anti-drugs policy and the second one on the responsible business package with Commissioners Barnier, Andor and Tajani take place in Strasbourg because, of course, this is Strasbourg week and the Commission will meet in Strasbourg tomorrow. Vice President Reding will be chairing the college tomorrow in Strasbourg. So the press conferences tomorrow take place in Strasbourg. Thank you very much.